Tennessee's New Mix 105.5. Joining us live from Tucson, Arizona is Chase Pipes from the Relic Room over at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Of course, now if you've not visited Smoky Mountain Knife Works, where have you been all your life? For one thing, it's the world's largest knife show place. And inside Smoky Mountain Knife Works, downstairs, is the Relic Room. Smoky Mountain Relic Room is the largest diversity of history for sale in North America. And Chase Pipes is the guy that collected most of it, right, Chase?
Yeah, man. What's up? How are y'all doing this morning?
We're good. You love this stuff. Nobody, you're always saying history rocks. Heck, history's even found in rocks, isn't it?
That's right, man. I mean, here's the thing about it is it's you walk in and you pick up an artifact or you pick up a fossil, and I mean, this is it's a bone that has been in the ground for so long that the actual bone itself has been replaced slowly over millions of years with these minerals, the minerals that are in the soil. You know, there's some really cool bone that we've seen here at the show. It's called gem bone, and what it is it's dinosaur bone that's been in ground with a real rich iron content,
right,
and high content of minerals, where it's actually into a gemstone.
Wow.
And the colors are fascinating. If you guys want to look and see something awesome, just pull out your phones, not while you're driving, but when you get to work or home or maybe not school, but wherever you're getting to, pull out your phones and type in dinosaur gem bone. And it is absolutely phenomenal, man. Buddy Mom was showing me some of the stuff. You know, that's what he does is he collects gem bone, and he cuts it, process it, makes jewelry out of it, or sells it to jewelry makers or specimens for collectors. And I mean, it's just fascinating, beautiful stuff, you know. And we picked a few pieces of this gem bone up, which we'll have for sale at the shop. Man, this has been a rocking and rolling show. I mean, this is, as far as picking new stuff up for the shop, new stuff we've never had before, and selling stuff out here. I mean, we've just had a fantastic show.
And is this something? I mean, you've been going for years out here, but the excitement of it still keeps building. Is this these gem bones that you're talking about? Is this something that you have had a lot of before, or is this something that you've gotten into more recently?
No, this is a new thing because here's the thing about the Relic Room is that the more the more people that come visit us,
right,
the more we expand into new areas. The more people that I meet out in the world of discovery, that are discovering these things for science or for collectors, I'm obsessive. All right. So it's like,
noticed.
So I'll meet somebody that does this, like, oh, that's so cool, I want one. And then it's like, I think I can sell that, and that's how this diversity is spread, because I just keep meeting all these cool people, finding all this cool stuff. It's like, I want to have that stuff at the shop, because here's the thing about the Relic Room. I don't care if you come in and buy something. I just want you to come in and see all this cool stuff. The world we live in is absolutely phenomenally awesome, and you can't understand that unless you see what this earth has created and what species have been here before and what human history has happened. I mean, this is how you gain an appreciation for the world. And we get people that come in the shop all the time that just come in to hang out. I mean, the Knife Works itself is like just this giant museum, and that's the way we've always been. We like to have stuff that you can't go to. There's no museum in the world you can go to right now and see dinosaur gem bone, Civil War bullets, Permian fossils, amethyst cathedrals, all in one spot. I don't know. I guess they broke the mold when I came out.
Well, they certainly broke the mold with you. But truthfully, it is the Relic Room inside Smoky Mountain Knife Works. It's downstairs, by the way. It's the largest diversity of history for sale in North America. And an important part about that, Chase, is that these are all artifacts of different types that have been properly collected. That's very important.
That's right. Properly and legally collected, and that is very important because there are laws set in place, and I work really, really hard to follow all these laws. But the most important thing, too, is that they are all real.
Yeah.
This isn't – there's hardly anything down there that are copies. There are actually very few things, and I've thought about just taking – all the, the handful of things that we've got, just taking them out so we can say, yes, it's all real. Because that's one thing we get is we get people that say, there's no way this all can be real. Well, it can. And that's why we started our YouTube channel, Chasing History. If you want to go see proof, if you want to go see what we do and how we get this stuff and learn something about it, our YouTube channel is a documentary series. It is not a promotional thing. It is, we're on location digging up Permian fossils and teaching you about that period of time, or we're on location with metal detectorists, showing you how to discover this history in the ground, and we're teaching you about that history. We've got a great one coming up. A lot of people don't realize that in 1916, the United States invaded Mexico to go hunt for Pancho Villa.
Right.
And we went down to the border over the summer, my son and I did, and we did this expedition where we went to try to locate some of these camps that the U.S. military did. And we found some, and we talked about the history. Well, that's being edited right now. And so here coming up, when we get back in March, we'll have a brand new awesome episode about a period of history that nobody really thought about. But we've just been rocking and rolling here at the shop. I mean, we picked up a lot of cool stuff. I picked up over So I picked up over 7,000 Mosasaurus teeth. I don't know if you know what. It's the most I've ever picked up ever. Over 3,000 Spinosaurus teeth. So I don't know if you've seen like the not the last Jurassic Park movie, but the first reboot.
Right.
The thing that was in the pool that ate the bad dinosaur at the end.
Right.
Oh, sorry, spoiler alert! That ate the bad dinosaur at the end. But that's a mosasaur. All right. And they just like dinosaurs, just like sharks, shed their teeth within their lifetime.
Oh.
Scientists has a conservative estimate that a shark will lose around 25,000 teeth within their lifetime.
Yeah.
That's one animal in their lifetime shedding 25,000 teeth. They're not quite sure of the ratio of dinosaurs. They actually think it might be higher than that. So this is why you can have a lot of dinosaur teeth out there. It's because they are constantly regrowing and shedding their teeth just like sharks. So that's how we can go. That's how people can go out and can find, 15, 20, 30,000 teeth, and how I'm able to buy, 7,000 teeth in a swap, and what we do with the
where are those found, Chase?
Dinosaur fossils and those teeth, they're literally found on every continent in the world, but these particular ones are out of Morocco, and Morocco is where the best preserved and highest quality Spinosaurus teeth in the world are discovered. Some of the most fantastic fossils, especially for mosasaur, that are preserved in the soil is found in Morocco. Because in order for something to fossilize, the conditions have to be right to fossilize it in the first place.
Right. But
then also geologic conditions have to be right in order for it to erode away, and as it erodes away, for it not to get destroyed. So, because it's not just development that's destroying this stuff; it's the geology as well.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of fossils get destroyed by development, sure, but a lot of fossils get destroyed just by Mother Nature. Because what happens is as the earth is eroding, as the hills or the mountains are turning into hills and weathering down. Once a fossil becomes exposed, it's got about a year of its life on the surface before it's completely destroyed.
Wow.
So what happens is when it's exposed to the freeze-thaw action. Water can get down inside that rock, and in the wintertime, that water will freeze. When water freezes, it expands. When it expands inside rock, it breaks. That's part of erosion. Our mountains, when you look around, that's what's going on to our mountains. Every winter, the mountains are eroding further and further away because this freeze-thaw action is turning the rocks into dirt.
Yeah, and that's how the potholes happen, too.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly how potholes happen. So This is why it's critically important for people to go out and to collect these fossils, because you've only got a year window before they're destroyed by the freeze-thaw action, and then you have to wait until until another piece gets exposed and another piece gets exposed. So I mean, it's actually what these guys are doing by going out and hunting this stuff is a critical service to not only science, but to the collector world and inspiring the next generation of scientists coming up. And that's what we do is we are the link in that chain between the person that discovers this stuff out in the ground and the next generation of scientists that is coming up. If you've got somebody that, they love dinosaurs, love Jurassic Park, they love history, and they love the Civil War, whatever, they love minerals and geology, you want to get them inspired into that direction, come see us. I just recently read a study that showed that kids who were into dinosaurs and fossils and history when they were younger, when they became adults, they were more successful, had better, higher paying jobs, and were better parents and had a much, much better life. And I'll get the information on that study and we'll post it on our Facebook page because it's a really interesting study. And I was like, well, of course, man, because, what you're doing is you're exposing yourself to the depths of how fantastic our world is. And once you have an appreciation for the planet that we live on through its history, you want to take care of it. You want to learn more about it. You've got a more curious mind. So it just totally makes sense.
Yeah.
So,
great ideas. Great ideas. Follow them on Facebook. Give me the Facebook handle again for you guys.
All right. So you can either grab my Facebook, Chase Pipes,
right.
Or you could either go to Smoky Mountain Relic Room. That's our Facebook.
Okay.
We've got an Instagram account, and that's Relic Room or The Relic Room.
Okay.
We've got a YouTube channel, Chasing History. We've got a podcast. This very episode that you're hearing right now, if you missed some of it, you can go on to our podcast on Stitcher, Apple, iTunes Radio, any of your podcast box, any of them, and just look up Chasing History Radio. You can hear all these episodes that we've been doing here with you and Steve. So, we're out there in the world. Swing down to the shop. Now's a great time to come check out the shop because, we've got a lot of our stock here out at this show, but we've got 10% off on most of our showcases. There's not a lot of tourists in town, so it's a good time to see the store without the hustle and bustle of because when it's packed, when there's summers going on, we're packed out.
Yeah.
So
all right,
come see us, come check us out. We'll be back 1st of March with all kinds of awesome history, man. We're bringing back a lot of cool stuff.
Chase, does history rock?
Oh,